So we filled 3 trash cans so far. I'm still wondering how I ended up with just a random baby leg. And then decided to send her to the great beyond of trash. Her eyes are all weird and her neck is kind of like squished. I don't know. I can't imagine anybody would want her like that. So Mike decided that, she's in the trash. But 3 cans of stuff out. Well, that's also household trash. A ton of stuff to Philly Flipper, and I'm going to give you a tour of what we've done so far. I've got a lot to do before Tuesday still, before they get here with the heater. Hi guys! So, I have a couple of announcements. The first important one. There is not going to be a live on Thursday night. Night owls, I need to take a night off to roost. Between all the heart tests that are going on Thursday afternoon, I am going to be too wiped out to be live that night. So I'm filming this. This is late Wednesday night. I'm going to post this as soon as I get the editing done, so you'll see it either tonight or Thursday morning. But know that there isn't going to be a live Thursday night, which is March 18th. That chemical stress test wipes me out an awful lot, and then there's an echocardiogram right after it, and then some other thing they want to do, and it's all in the afternoon. It's going to wipe me out. And I've been busting my butt to get this house sorted out. Tuesday, my son and I got 3 carloads of stuff out to Philly Flipper. I've got a bunch of little edited pieces to piece together, which are going to be on right after this. So you can see how far we've come. I'm sitting in the other end of Warehouse 13, which is the living room. I know you could see the TV over there. I found a few interesting things, and she's a little Napco piece sitting here on the desk. And it's a pity this little fellow had tipped over. Whoops, there we go. He's missing his little finger. What a pity. But he just says made in Japan. I know the lighting's not great at this end. And then I had this little one was sitting on the desk on this side. This is a nice little Lefton bowl. It's still got a Goodwill sticker on it, but it's got its Lefton sticker. So, I found some cool things sitting on this desk. Of course, when I got back here, I found out that radiator, the part we need, is at the other end, and there's a stereo in the way. So I'm tidying up and pulling all the records off the bottom of it to reduce the weight so that we can kind of carefully pull the cabinet forward so that they can get to that end of the radiator. Because here's the other good news. The heater is coming. The heater is coming. The heater is coming Tuesday. Now, they called me on Monday and said that they wanted to come Thursday, and I said, oh, I have all this cardiology stuff to do. And when I told him what, and he's like, oh, no, you go see your cardiologist. You got guys my age or a little older, and he's like, you got to take care of that. We can change it, and we can come Tuesday. So we'll come Tuesday. Awesome. So the heater itself is all covered. And there is a percentage I have to pay, which is going to come out to I don't know. It's going to come out to, it's like 10%, so it comes out to about $500 or $700. I'm not sure which. I'll know when I see it on Tuesday, and that's covered. But there's some plumbing. The plumbing's not covered. There's a 15-foot long pipe in the basement. There's a radiator that leaks. They're going to see if they can fix that. There used to be an overflow tank for the radiator in the attic, and some fool at some point disconnected that pipe from the tank, and now that pipe literally just wobbles like this, and I'm pretty sure it's broken, and would explain why we sometimes get water down here on the first floor on the floorboards that are right in that line where that pipe is, and a drip in the basement that would be right about where that pipe is. So they're going to look at that too, and none of that is covered. None of that's covered. So that's all out of pocket, and it also means cutting into walls, possibly, and then a whole new radiator. If the leak is in the pipe in the floor, they might be able to fix that. But if it's the radiator itself that has a crack, then the price immediately for the plumbing jumps, because to find these old cast iron radiators, it's difficult to find them, and they're quite expensive. So replacing them gets pricey. So I'll know more about that on Tuesday. But they are coming. They are coming on Tuesday, and we will have proper heat again, and a radiator that's hopefully a radiator not leaking. The heater itself is leaking water because there's a big damp spot all the way around it, and the water pressure they put in has dropped by half. Actually more than half by tonight. I haven't looked at it tonight. And but I wanted to thank you all so much. It has really been a blessing to me. The moral support I've gotten has been priceless. And the financial support, the donations, I am so grateful for. It is just over $1,000, and I am so grateful for you. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much of a blessing that is, because there's no way I would be able to cover my part of the cost of this heater. There's just no, and then the plumbing, I'm working on that. I'm working on that. There's some from you guys, there's some from what I made from my sales. I've got some invoices out, but not others, because we've been working on this. But I'm still working on that, and while I could use a sale this week, there's just no way. There's just no way. The stress and tiring myself out is why the cardiologist insisted on these tests ASAP. So, I got to take care of myself, or this house won't get emptied except by a dumpster by my relatives. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. I'm just not. Gonna find homes for this stuff. So with all that said, thank you so much. Bless you. And I understand there's bad storms in Alabama that have been going on all day today. We've got YouTuber family in the reselling community in Bama. Miss Pam's down there. Miss Kelly's down there. I don't know how many others, but I know the storms are right in their area, so please say a prayer for Alabama tonight. Parts of Alabama in the central part are getting waffled by severe storms and tornadoes. Keep them in your prayers, and I will have all these little bits edited that show you what I've been doing, and you'll see some of the progress that's been made. On the Black Hole Challenge, which is by no means over. If anybody else wants to join going through that black hole room where they haven't touched and gone through, by all means, join it. But I'll keep you posted on how we do with that room, but that'll be for another video. But all these little clips coming up are all the little bits I've been filming over the last couple days, so you can see what's been going on. So with that said, you guys have a blessed weekend. I will see you all next week. Hopefully there'll be other videos up. But as for live, I will see you next week for a live sale. So you guys all have a good weekend and a good night. But don't forget to watch the rest of this, by the way. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And hit that thumbs up. It helps the channel out. She's here somewhere. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. Oh, you can't get out now. Big trash bag in your way. Got the moment of truth here. came up today. I have the lamp that I bought at a local auction. Kind of sure that, I mean, you can't tell. It's an older cord, but it probably is somebody's pottery house. But it's old. Look at that plug. Look at that plug. Now the wiring looks good. There's no cracks, no breaks. Let's see. Do we have light? Oh, wait. We have light! Yay! Now I can be up here at nighttime. Yes! Ah, now, I gotta find somewhere for that clock. I have to get the rest of the corner straightened out. And, really need to find a better place. Like, I have this stack of tissue paper. I really need to find a better way to store that. But still, is a start. Gotta get rid of all this here in the corner. Where is she going? She's just disappeared into the boxes. She's in there somewhere. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. She has vanished into the pile. Alright, well, time to try to put another hour or two in up here. And she just knocked over a bunch of boxes onto the back of me. Yeah, that's alright. Time to clean it all up. Let's see what I can get done today. Okay, the last 3 boxes for now. And we can get to the important parts of the heater. Won't be hard to move that little box, that little bag of scripts, but they can get to the shutoff and the airflow. So now I can, and I'm sitting in a chair, so that's all cleared up. So for now, the black hole project of this room is on pause because, you know, life does happen. Okay, I'm going to turn it around this way so I can talk to you. So, life does happen. Whoops. Alright, there we go. I'm going to turn it around so I can talk to you. So, life does happen. So, sometimes you have to pause working on the black hole challenge. My challenge is by no means complete with just having that area to the radiator cleared. The whole room's going to get gone through, but I have to pause it because I still have 2 other radiators that I have to get to. So now I have those last 3 boxes. Mike is going to have to come help me because I trapped myself in the room. And then I'm going to start on the living room because some of that's already boxed. So once we get to them, it'll be very quick to get them out of the way. And that would be 2 done, and then just the dining room. All right, I'll keep you posted. How are you doing on your black hole challenge? Okay, so this room's not so bad. You can walk in. You do have to step over that. And that chair is going because it sank down and it's not coming back up. So you can get to both ends of the radiator. I still have to deal with that corner, find out what's there. And, but I don't have to move those. Well, I should turn the light on. Maybe that'll help. No, not much. But I love old rugs. This one is definitely done. But in here is pretty well done. They can get to both ends. And once the heater's in, I'm going to keep going on this room and deal with all of that corner and see at least about getting this entire half all straightened out and figured out what we've got here. And there's an old stereo hiding underneath the batting there, but I'll get rid of that curtain. And then there's this side. Those are all boxes of my books. And I've got all this, and including a, well, all these long pieces of wood. This is all to a bunk bed. So I'm going to see if Paul will take that on commission and sell that for me and get that out of here. So But that's how this room stands. This room's got a lot cleared. A lot of this was boxed up. And so this one's ready to go. And you'll see the downstairs. There's still some work to be done, but most of that's cleared. I have not touched the basement. It is now late Wednesday afternoon. Tomorrow, Thursday, is going to be completely taken up with the cardiologist all afternoon. So I don't think much is going to get done there. I have to work Friday night. I have to work Sunday night. So the basement will get tackled through all that. But that's awesome. That's a lot of space. And it's a good start. And I'll show you the rest of it. All right, here's another spot that really hasn't been touched yet. Mike kept saying, oh, it's accessible. We'll just sit all this on the bed. Well, I don't want to sit all this on the bed. I want to go through it, sort it out, figure out what's here, put some stuff away, because that's the radiator that's actually turned off. This is in the corner of my bedroom, and that radiator leaks at that far corner. And so my father's logic was to just shut the thing off. So there's no heat in this room. That sucks. I'm on the north corner of the house. So I would love for them to be able to like fix that, get it heat, get the thing scraped and scrubbed so I can paint it and have it look nice like, you know, the rest of the room. Except for, you know, my catch-all pile here. But this all has to go. And then that's become a catch-all too, and I need to pack up those boxes and sort out that box of paperwork and get it all straightened away. My little zombie dogs are there too. So that's today's project while my phone is charging up. Okay, this is the next challenge area. This is the living room. Is that thing? Yeah, the light's on. This had been my desk, and then we ended up filling it with stuff, which some of it's empty boxes. So this won't be too hard to get to because what's on the other side over there, though you can't see it, there's a bottom row of boxes there. And I don't know which end has the shutoff valve. So if it's this end, this desk has to go, which I don't like this desk anyway, so it's very narrow, front to back. So that will probably also be leaving, and we'll see what else we can do here. But the car is about full, so I'm going to have to stop and run this up to Philly Flipper. I'd hoped to take 2 carloads to Paul, but things have changed with Michael's working, so he's already at 40 hours, and it's only, you know, middle of the afternoon on Friday. So let's see what we can do. Keep going. I know you can do this. I know you can do it. I know it can be frustrating. I know it can be tiring. I know you will come across things that might have a lot of emotional attachment or memories. I get that. If they're too much, set that thing aside. Go on to something with less emotion attached to it. But you can do this. If I can tackle this much, you guys can do 1 hour a week. You can do it. I have faith in you. All right? I'll let you see more when I get in a little further. So, the radiator in there is clear. Floor is clear. But I still have a pile of stuff blocking that doorway and that doorway. And that stereo's got to come forward. So there's still a little to do in here. But I'm getting there. I should be able to knock this stuff out today. I hope. That is a big pile. Am I in your way? You have more?
One more.
One more?
Are you ever up in her vlogs, man?
One more. That's a big pile.
not a big
And,
pile.
and none of it's furniture. Well, except for what? The two shelf units.
That's a small pile.
That's small by your standards.
Big pile of everything else in this room. That's a big pile.
And not a single room is empty. This was just getting the way cleared to 3 radiators.
It's about a room's worth, though, I feel
You think it's about a room's worth?
Maybe the front bedroom.
Oh no. I just laughed though when we found that one because that one is nothing but fur from my mom's sewing.